July 26th, 10 p.m. I'm out here chilling at a park, different park. I don't know if you call this a park, more like a square. I had a pretty productive day today. It was partly good, partly not so good. The good part is my routine is excellent. I'm back on top. In fact, it's been so long since I had a well-planned, well-thought-out day that I forgot just how long a day can feel. When you wake up 6, 7 in the morning, you're doing stuff all day. So much time for activities. Unfortunately, I didn't really get much done on the game because I spent pretty much the entire day brainstorming and experimenting with ideas for my short form videos. I still can't seem to figure out a good template for how I'm gonna do it. Like every way in which I've tried to set up my camera in my place, it just doesn't work very well. The best quality is when it's brightly lit, just a straightforward shot, maybe kind of cinematic of myself. But it's not very interesting. It's not very artistic. And all the ideas I have to make it more interesting, I feel like I lack the tech for it. I need to invest more budget if I want to do that. And I don't know if it's worth doing that. I don't even know if I'd do that if it'll even end up being good enough. So I feel like I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna keep playing around with it. I did some test runs that actually did work out okay. I was playing around with the video editor and I had some ideas that were, I don't know, they were cool. Like, it feels like the idea is there and it can work, but I have to find a cheaper way of doing it that still gets the essence of it across. So I feel like I'll figure it out tomorrow. I feel like I'm on the edge of it. It's tough. I was thinking a little bit also about the problem I mentioned in my video yesterday of how I can deal with feeling like you should have hit an enemy when you didn't. But I was too distracted with the camera stuff, so I gave up on that pretty fast. I really wanted to figure out these videos first, because once I have that down pat, then I can just focus entirely on the game and not think about pretty much anything else for the foreseeable future. But yeah, in terms of the rest of the day, I got my whole apartment cleaned up, hit the gym, spent some time outside like I am now. Got some decent rest. I think I'm still struggling a little bit with getting a consistent full night's rest. Like I'm a little toss and turn at night. So I did take a couple of short power naps through the day to help re-energize myself, but I'm feeling really good now. So I'm pretty happy with that, about that, and I'm really excited for tomorrow and for the foreseeable future again. I think it's gonna go well. But as for these video ideas, I really want to figure it out. I partly came out here just to try and think about what I can do to make that work. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. Essentially, I wrote, and I showed a small clip of it yesterday of a little test idea I did. I don't know if I went into detail about it, but I essentially wrote these 4-line poems. I've written a whole bunch of them now. Actually, I need to write one more. That's another reason I came out here tonight. Yeah, I wrote all these 4-line poems, and the idea is that I do some kind of cool framing of myself as I read out each of the 4 lines, and in between each line, I do some kind of bizarre cut to the gameplay from not just Six Samurai, but even my first game as well. And yeah, that's really the basic idea. It's very simple, but getting it to look cool and not too much like dude in his room with his phone. You know what I mean? That's the tricky part. One possibility was literally just sitting at my desk with the cinematic mode on. It actually looks really good, but it's just not that interesting. There's not much framing or anything special like that going on. I suppose I could spice it up inside of the editor with some kind of effects, but I don't know. Actually, okay, that does give me one other idea. I wonder if the light from my monitors, I could, because one of the problems is I want to use these cool red, blue, green lights that I have, but the lighting is too dim and that ruins the quality of the phone camera. But I think maybe if I use the light from my monitor to light up my face and then use the LED light to accent it, that might work. I haven't tried that yet. We'll see. Yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I try to shop pointing out my window with the city lights in the background in my face there, but it's too dark at night. And if I put a light, then you can see the light in the reflection of the window. And also, you know what's really annoying? I have all these spiders hanging off of my window on the 33rd floor. Like, how the fuck do they even get up there? And it's so annoying because they look disgusting. They're these like massive spiders just hanging right on top of my window with these huge webs, tons of mosquitoes and whatever else they've caught, and I can't do anything about it. Like, I can't reach over my balcony and spray them off somehow or use a broom. They're like literally in the middle of my huge panel of windows. I tried banging on the windows to see if I could scare them away, but nothing. They don't care. So it's kind of gross every time I look out my window now, just seeing these disgusting ass spiders. And they're always eating their food or wrapping it in their web or something. It's terrible. Hey, check out these. Yeah, you see that? Look at that little bastard go. I think they're rats. There's so many of them out here. Oh shit, look at this guy. They're everywhere. Alright, do I have anything interesting to say? I'm not sure that I do, I'm sorry. It's somewhat paradoxical. I'm in peak form right now. I have locked in, like I said I would. And now I don't have much to say. Maybe my catalyst for having something to say is being pissed off or grumpy or tired. I guess when I'm happy, I just want to chill, you know? Things are looking good. I suppose the one thing I was thinking about recently is my need for socialization. It is pretty crazy how long I've gone without really hanging out with anyone or doing anything, or even just going out, like even on my own, not just outside here, but whatever, go to a bar or something and just talk to random people. Should probably do something at some point, especially once I got my routine in check. Why not? I can probably afford one night, 1-2 nights a month maybe. But yeah. I don't know, dude. Things are looking sick. I don't have much else to say. Hopefully I'll be a little more inspired tomorrow, and I'll have some work done to show for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll come up with this idea. But for now, I think I'm gonna brainstorm another one of these poems, see if I can think of anything for the videos. Then I'm gonna head back, maybe do some reading tonight. Haven't done that in a long time. I wanna get back into reading A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. It's been on my nightstand for probably a year at this point. So that'll be nice to do. Get to bed nice and early. That's it. Peace.